All righty. How about it?
All right, fantastic. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to Mornings on Main, whether you're here virtually or in the office. We're so glad to see you. We've got an action-packed agenda today, a lot of great things going on. But as always, first, we're going to start with a little introduction. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves and tell us where you're from. And if you have any particular updates you want to talk about, celebrations, for instance, I know Dog-Eared Page just celebrated an anniversary this weekend. And so if you've got something going on, make sure and share that with us. So I'm going to start actually on Zoom because it's a little easier for me. And then I will actually have Kirsten go around the table there in person since I can't make out who everybody is, so it'll make more sense that way. So if I can have, it looks like Sheila maybe, SHL 840 at Comcast, if you want to start by telling us your name and where you're from.
Sarah Latham. I'm president of the Danville Historical Society. So I'm joining because we have our holiday tour coming up in December. And so it seemed appropriate to join the meeting for Christmases in the River District.
Wonderful. We're so glad to have you here, and thank you for all you and your organization do in our community.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sabine, I believe this is the second time we've had the pleasure of your company, maybe even more if you can unmute and go ahead and introduce yourself and where you're from.
Hey y'all, yes, my name's Sabina and I have been here maybe 3 times now, I think, and I'm a property owner in Danville trying to move there. I'm developing some properties. I'm also an artist.
Wonderful. We're so glad to have you join us again. And Joy Ford. Joy, I know you just jumped on. We're doing a quick name and who you're with, and if you have any particular news that you want to share to start us off.
Good morning. I'm Joy Ford with Riverfront Real Estate. We have just finished 411 Craighead. It is fully occupied. Hopefully we'll start soon on another apartment complex and have units available.
Are we at 100% vacancy or thereabout with the properties you manage there, Joy?
We're 100% across the board. So I think we're right now in the market of disappointing people looking for housing.
Oh, I know housing is a challenging thing. I know we're all trying to do our best to address it as we can. We appreciate what you're doing here in our community. Thank you. Susan, you're welcome. Susan, welcome this morning. We're doing a quick name intro and what business organization you're from and any announcements that you might want to start us off with.
Hi, Susan Moss with Moss Mountain Outfitters at 326 Main Street. Announcements. We're running great sales right now. We're trying to get ready for our fall inventory that's already starting to hit the floor. So we have great sales, 40 to 50% off on all the summer stuff. And so we just encourage you guys to come by if you haven't been in. It's a great time to snag some of those last minute summer deals for the year. So we look forward to seeing you.
Fantastic. Yes, if you haven't been into Moss Mountain Outfitters, please make a point to go there right on Main Street. So, Kirsten, if you'd help me out and just kind of lead us around the table and have everyone there that's joining us in person today, introduce yourself and tell us what's happening.
Sure. I'll go ahead and start. If you don't know me, I'm Kirsten, Communications Events Manager here at RDA. So it's nice to see all of you today. Alyssa, do you want to start there? We'll just go around the table.
Sure. I'm Alyssa Turner. I'm Office Manager here at River District Association.
I'm Emily Campbell. I'm with Parks and Rec. I'm on the special events team.
Okay. I'm LaShawn Farmer. I'm also here at River District Association. I'm over project expansion and design.
I'm Kim Wilson. I'm the owner of Glitz and Glamour Boutique on Main Street. I'm looking at your stuff in the window on the way up here.
Cute. Sorry. Y'all know I get distracted easily. Hey, I'm Carol Hilton. I am the new regional sales manager for Lakes Media. So I am personally responsible for the Dan, Two Legends and WHLF. So I have free reign. So talk to me because we're wheeling and dealing. And, but we also have access to all 6 of the stations for Lakes Media. So just some exciting things coming up. And, like I said, just been put in a position to do a job, so we're gonna get it done.
Morning, I'm Amy Pruitt. I am the owner of the Happy Little Fox Toy Shop, which is currently under renovation on Main Street. So as usual, renovations have delays. But hopefully in the next month, I'll be ready to open.
Awesome.
Aloha.
And tell us, I'm sorry to interrupt. Amy, why don't you tell us your actual address where you're located or
it's-
going to be located?
Yes, it's 321 Lynn Street. It's in the same building as Smokestack Theater.
Okay, go for it.
Are we ready? Aloha, everyone. My name is Jasmine Lipscomb, and I am the chair for the Veteran Military and Defense Committee with the Southwest Virginia Diverse Chamber of Commerce. It covers the whole Virginia. And I'm here to share information and to get information on how we can partner and spread the information.
Great, welcome. Cheryl, you wanna go?
Hey, I'm Cheryl Sutherland. I'm owner of All Cakes. We're getting ready to have our 5th anniversary in October. So I'm ramping up to do some special stuff for that. We're gonna be doing another silent auction on my anniversary to benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's gonna either be our 3rd or 4th one that we've done for that. So anybody interested in making any donations towards that or and then also I had some new rack that have a coupon on it for 25% off of we have a collection in the shop called 10,000 Villages. So there's a 25% off coupon. If anybody has room in your place that has rack cars to promote other businesses, or I'm going to give you all one just so you'll get a discount too. Yeah, I can bring it by your place of business or office or whatever. So thank you. Awesome.
Good morning. I am Casey Cunningham. Today I'm here on behalf of Michael McFeeters. He is of course, the lead lawyer and owner of McFeeters Law, which is located directly on Main Street. Purpose is he is looking and he's actually wanting to get more involved with all community events as well as the River District events.
Hi, I'm Robin Marcato. I'm the executive director of the Danville Historical Society, and we're on Cattle Street between Lynn and Monument. We'll be neighbors. We'll be coming over quite a bit. We would love to talk about also the holiday tour, which is in its 50th anniversary this year and is going to be somewhat of an extravaganza if you've never done it. So, and we also have the final design on our holiday ornament, and it is awesome. And so if anyone wants to see it at the end, I'm happy to share it.
Morning, everyone. Will McAman. I'm the Programs and Services Manager here at RDA, and I focus on entrepreneurship.
I'm Emily. I'm with Smokestack Theater Company. Our folks at Smokestack have a love of Christmas, and you would think a theater company would have a lot of acting awards, best director awards. No, we have Christmas trophies. We won the RDA window decorating contest last year. We have a Christmas parade trophy, and we just want to know how we can do more Christmas stuff.
And keep a hold of your.
That's right.
Somebody's, let me just check.
I'm gonna give you a run for your money.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
There is the judges and the people's choice.
That's right.
Maybe
We can get one of those. Could be dominating.
No competitive spirit in this room whatsoever. I can't see, Kirsten. Is that the room in total?
That's everybody. So I'll, if you have any River District updates, before I get started, you want to go ahead and do that, and then I'll do my bit.
Actually, I I'm going to roll right into Kirsten. And you may be saying, well, Kirsten's there every month, so why is she the special guest? But those of you that have been in the district for a while or following for a while know that Christmas is when we really, the whole holiday season is when we really kind of kick into high gear. We always want to support our downtown business community and stakeholders. But the holidays is where we actually do some events and really try to bring the community in as much as possible, especially those that haven't found out our secret about how fabulous we are yet, although I don't think that's a secret anymore. But Kirsten manages so much of all of the holiday. Of course, our whole team kicks in, but she really is the driving force of all things holiday at RDA. And so she's got a lot to talk about. And with that, I'm going to be quiet for a change, which is not easy. Carol, you know how I feel. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Kirsten to tell us about all things holiday. So Kirsten, take it away.
Share this and then I'll just realize, could Alyssa or Will, do you think you could do my slides for me so that I can be in the camera? Because well, and then I have my notes. So anyway, sorry, y'all. Let me get this organized. All right, Zoom people, can you see the slide? Oops.
Yes. Yes. It's a little smaller now, but we can see it.
It's smaller?
Yeah, we're seeing the presentation view.
Okay, let me let's just do, sorry, y'all.
But we can see it, so don't let that throw you off.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just my purse and mouse.
Okay.
Forgive me, everyone. Where did my mouse go? Is my mouse up? Yeah. I don't know where it's going. I'm just gonna do it this way because then it's bigger for everybody. Wonderful. Alrighty. Yeah, so thank you. I'll just scroll down. Hello, everyone. I'm Sam. Yeah, so just I wanted to do a quick presentation about all the stuff we have going on this holiday, make sure everybody's got, dates and information. And before I start, forgive me for the very wordy PowerPoint slides. I don't usually like to do that, but I'm going to send this out to everyone who hasn't seen it, so I just dumped it all on the slides. Yeah, so let's go ahead and dive right in. The holiday gift guide is one of the big things we do to try to encourage people in our region to shop in the River District, because we have so many great options here in the River District. We're doing it a little bit differently this year. In the past, we had it sent out with the register in B, but the option to do the larger send out is not here this year. So we regrouped a little bit. And we'll be partnering with River City Magazine, which also does the Hyco Lake and the South Boston Magazine. And they will be putting the gift guide in the centerfold of the winter edition. So the cool thing about that is it will be mailed out to about 15,000 people, distributed around Halifax, Pennsylvania County, Caswell and Person County. So kind of gets a good reach of the region. And then about another 7,500 are distributed to local high traffic areas where people can pick them up. They will also they're being really nice and helping us deliver to River District businesses as well, or places in the River District that have high traffic. So it will get out that way as well. I know probably a lot of you already receive it, but there will be some extras going out as well. The only challenge with this is the timing is a little bit tighter. So, and I would have communicated this earlier, but we just sort of got this solidified. So, we actually need to have everything to them by October 1st. Usually I ask you guys to get to me mid-October, so it's not a huge difference, but so I will be reaching out this week to all the retail businesses, just letting you know what I need from you. If you know or have an idea of stuff you might be doing, great. Obviously, it's very early, so if you don't, we can always just put a little description of your business and how to get to you to learn about any sales events, Shop Small Saturday, things that you might have going on. So if the information will still get out there. If you are a retail business, and you have a cool photo that you want included, you can send that to me. Otherwise, towards the end of the month, I will be stopping by everybody to get photos. If we need to use last year's photos, we could do that too, but I'll try to get a new one from you in September so that we can get all of that together. So yeah, just just a quick reiteration of the timeline. That week of the 25th to 28th, I'll be getting photos from you if I don't have them already. And then by September 28th, I would need all of your little narratives, about a sentence, maybe two, we can squeak in there. And that I can get it all to them by October 1st, and they will be designing it, and they're professionals, so that's great. And yeah, and then by November 15th, all of the copies will be mailed and they'll be delivered to you. So, and the other cool thing about this, it'll have a icon on the front letting people know the gift card's in there. It's on the centerfold, so it tends to open to it immediately, so that's great. And then the other cool thing is it'll be out there until February. So even though it is geared towards the holiday, through the whole winter season, it will be out there for people.
Because people still pick those up.
Yeah.
Well after.
So that's the holiday gift guide. And now here we come to the competitive part of Christmas. As you know, we do a holiday window decorating contest. So this year's Shop Small Saturday is on Saturday, November 25th. So we asked everyone, if you're doing a window, to have it done by then, so it can be out where everyone's doing their holiday shopping. And we will open up electronic voting for people's favorite windows on midnight of the 24th or the evening of the 24th. So that on that Friday and Saturday, oh, I said that wrong. I knew I was gonna get a date wrong in there somewhere. Voting will be open on the 24th. On, what is that? Friday.
Friday.
What's it called?
Oh, Black Friday.
Yeah, it's that date. So that it can be open there and on Shop Small Saturday. And as usual, we'll have a People's Choice Award, and we'll be sending an electronic link, and I will be bringing by probably flyers with that information and QR code for everybody to put up in your windows if you want to encourage people to vote for you, or if you're not doing a window for your neighbors. The prizes, we always have People's Choice, Judge's Choice. There'll be $100 River District Dollars gift card and a traveling trophy. So, and bragging rights. And it will be promoted during the month of November. So again, things are a little early this year, and I'll get to it in a second, but Christmas on the Plaza is actually on December 1st this year, and we like to announce the winners at Christmas on the Plaza. So the voting will take place that week between Shop Small Saturday and on the Plaza. So that we can make that announcement. I think that's it for that, if you want to. So we are once again, as we have in the past, doing the window adoption program for some of the vacant windows that we have downtown. So if you are interested in that, say you have a business that's not on a high traffic area and you want to
Or don't have a window.
or don't have exactly, you can contact us and perhaps adopt a window on Main Street, or we have a few on North Union here. So to do that, same rules as the decorating contest. You can participate in the decorating contest and be a part of that. And if you're interested, you can get in touch with LaShawn. She'll be organizing, connecting you to the windows and helping you get in to those buildings. Generally, we are able to get, a lot of them are IDA owned, so we can get the keys. And we can usually keep them for a day. So we just have to coordinate with you for decorations so that we can keep a hold of the keys and all the logistics. And then you just only thing is it needs to be cleared out the first-ish week in January. And of course, back to contacting us for keys. So, and just want to reiterate at this moment, window adoption is just open to businesses in the River District or entities in the River District.
I did see it was cheap, but that's only for the regular. I don't use regular.
Oh, well, that makes.
Yeah. So, yeah, so again, if you have questions, you can contact LaShawn or me or whoever, and we'll get you organized with LaShawn. I can go to the next one. So we're introducing a fun new thing this holiday season, and I'm still working out details, so I will get that to everybody. So I just stuck this up here, but we're gonna do a holiday or a Christmas cookie contest, and they will be judged at Christmas on the Plaza. And then the winner announced at Christmas on the Plaza as well. And there'll be a fun prize. I'm working out the details on that. So we'll let you know about that and how to participate. Now, I just wanted to reiterate, or not reiterate, but let you know for this year, we're just having this open to River District businesses or kind of stakeholders that we know of, just because for safety reasons, to not open it up to the general public at this point and just test it out. So if you are someone who interacts with us regularly and you want to participate in baking cookies and be in the contest, you can get in touch with me and I'll get you the information when I've got it all organized. The other really cool thing is, so when you do apply to the contest, you will need to submit the recipe, because just for if there's allergies or anything like that, people eating them, because we will be providing them at Christmas on the Plaza. So we will need to know that. And then also we're going to have a digital recipe book to share with the community. So we'll have a website, and the recipes will be on there, and then also whoever the winner will be on there, and it will just be a fun thing. So I will have more details on that, which I will send out shortly in the next week or so to those who are interested. And if you're interested and you want to just let me know, and I'll make sure that you get the information.
Are we entering as individuals or as an organization?
You can do either. Yep.
Do they have to be our recipes?
No, they can be, they can be anything. You just have to be willing to share the recipe.
No. I have 90 cookbooks to choose from, so
Yeah.
it'd be fun to do something like from 1938.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And there can be a little story about where the recipe came from if you want to submit that as well. That can be on the application. Yeah, so that should be fun. We're looking forward to that. Yeah, you can go to the next slide. So the other thing we do every year is Christmas on the Plaza. We are moving it back to Friday night this year. With the one time we did it Friday night, it seemed to be really well attended. It was really fun. So it will be from 5 to 8 on December 1st. And we'll have all the usual cookies, popcorn, hot chocolate, children's activities. And our tree lighting will be at 5:30. If you, if you know of a community group who might be interested in performing or something, you can get them in touch with me. We're still working on that. And I am gonna actually, so it's at the same time as the Luminaria Trail, so I'm gonna pass it over to Emily to talk a little bit about that from her point of view, but we're gonna have them both at the same time to bring more people downtown.
Yeah, so the Luminaria Walk has been happening for several years. It used to be down at Dan Daniel many, many years ago. And then we started when Main Street opened, when that trailhead opened, we started having it there. And so it, like she said, it happens at the same time as the Main Street Christmas tree lighting and everything. And we light up from the Main Street trailhead to the or to the crossing at the Dan trailhead, right at the bridge. We light that with luminarias. And in this year, we've gotten permission to use real candles again. So that's going to be very exciting. In the past, we've had like stationary carolers. Doesn't work out super well. They're just sort of in a cut, they're in the dark. So we're trying to work on something to make it a little more interactive and a little more festive. It's just, like I said, it was kind of, I've gone through it as a participant, and it was just kind of weird to just, all of a sudden you're on a person in the dark. So we're singing with a guitar, and they mean well, but there's like no light, anything. So this is my first year planning this. I've only been with special events for about 6 months. So trying to ramp things up a little bit. But like I said, you can start at the community market trailhead and walk all the way down to Main Street, or you can start at Main Street and then walk to Craghead. At the Craghead trail, we will be having s'mores and some just activities for the families before they walk through. And so we've both realized that when we've had them on separate dates, it didn't work well for either of us. So we want to bring both organizations together because it's not about the organizations, it's about the community. So that's what we're really excited about. Are there any questions?
Yes. So did you say that I've never participated?
Okay, yeah.
I'm always working, but so there's people along the trail
Yep.
playing guitars,
Yep.
singing and stuff?
Generally, yes. And so they've kind of been like on the trail where there's like at Newton's Landing, for example, where the stairs kind of come back a little bit. There had been somebody playing music there. But we're trying to have it, like I said, a little more interactive where carolers may be walking, or we may be having some actors instead of just stationary singers. But yeah, that's the idea. So it's kind of a musical trail, but we're, like I said, trying to change it up just a little bit.
Let's talk afterwards.
Yes.
And okay,
Go
just,
ahead.
and this is happening the same time as Christmas on the Plaza.
Yes.
Is where the Main Street trailhead is right below Christmas on the Plaza.
Got you.
So we want people to enjoy what we have here and then walk the trail, or start with us at that one end and end at Christmas on the Plaza.
Got you.
All right, awesome. So we did this last year, but we're going to do this again, have Christmas on the Plaza sponsorship. So if you're interested, you can get in touch with me. I also have, I won't go through all of the details here, but there is a paper up at the head of the table with the sponsorship levels and the application or a sponsor agreement on the back there. So if you're interested, just get in touch. We would really appreciate it. It helps us bring more entertainment. It helps us bring more decorations and more activities and things. So it makes it a little even more festive. So we appreciate any sponsorships that any of you might be interested in doing, or if you know of somebody and want to share it with them, we would appreciate that. And yeah, so I won't go through the details. So Will, if you want to skip to the next. The next one. So I also wanted to mention the River District Dollars Community e-gift card. Now, as you know, in the past, last year we were able to do a matching buy one, get one event, and unfortunately, we're not able to do that this holiday season. But I am working on promoting the idea of bulk purchases to some of our local employers to give for like employee appreciation, things like that. The cool thing about, you can actually, so organizations or businesses can actually sign up as a patron and I can send out information if anyone's interested in that. And it gets rid of some of the fees related to purchasing cards, and you can buy bulk purchases. So, you can buy $50, $10 ones and hand them out to employees. So we are working on promoting that aspect of bringing the River District dollars downtown. They're still being purchased and they're still being used, not heavily during the non-holiday season, but I mean, every day, every couple weeks, I get, someone bought a gift card, someone used their gift card, so it's still being used, and they're great options for gifts. If you are a River District business and you're not listed as accepting the cards and you would like to be, it's very simple. You can all you need to be able to do is accept a credit card manually. So that is the one sort of issue. If you can't type them in manually, there might be challenges. But if you can do that, you can accept the card. You just run an activation card and you're automatically listed on the link as a business that accepts the gift card. So all of this is on our website. You can also contact me. Also, if you're here and you want to pick up a sheet, there's information there about how to get situated in the back. Yeah.
Will there be information about that in the gift giving guides that people will know to come?
Yes.
Notice that's an option to come get them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you could go to the next card. Next slide. I already sort of mentioned this, the bulk purchasing, but yeah, you can have, so just like a credit card, there's some, fees, for purchasing them, but they can be waived for some of these bigger bulk purchases. So yeah, if you're interested in that, or, an employer, I can get them all the information. So we can go to the next one. And just another quick reminder, we have the districts app. We currently have, I believe it's 83 of our River District businesses are listed. So if you're not on there, it's a great idea to be on there because the city is starting, if there are groups coming to visit, they're encouraging them to download the app to be able to find places to eat, places to shop, things like that. So it's just a good thing to be on there. Also, slightly related to that, I have over here some River District maps that also have the district's information on it. So if you want to have those in your business, feel free to grab a couple of those. I have more if we run out. It's just a great way if somebody comes in your business and says, oh, I love shopping here, but I need to go get lunch. You can hand them the map and kind of point them in the right direction. And also they'll have that information for the district in there.
I had a question about that. At what point will they be updated with the new business?
Yeah, I just did these, but it'll probably be a couple months. Yeah, the maps. Yeah.
But we can update the app.
But the app can be updated and the web and our website and everything. And I can update that more frequently, and it's downloadable on the website as well. So
thank you.
There's lots of options. Let's see.
So, and it's to go along with that, the QR code is on here. Do y'all, I can't remember, you had something like tabletop. Do you have something that can go on Windows, like the Cleans or something that says?
I do.
Go here so people realize.
Yes.
That would be good for businesses to have.
Don't have QR codes claimed. I have the district's logo. And if
so many people are
if
into QR codes, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And it's easy to
I
get one.
I could print out flyers too. That might work.
Oh, does anybody else think that's,
Yeah.
I mean, I have people use those all the time.
I'm gonna give you all my QR code before we leave, because I'm still waiting on paper business cards that take like weeks. And the QR code business card, the dot card was 3 days at my house. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just some important dates. I've already talked about them all, so I won't go through it, but I will send out this presentation to everyone as well, so you'll have it all. And I'll fix the window one with the correct dates of Black Friday and all of that, so. Anything else? Yeah, that's the gist of it. If you have any questions or right now you can ask, or if you get out later and you think of something, you can reach out to me anytime. And there you have it.
How do we get on you?
I'll put you on. I'll put you on the, yeah.
Oh, we've got loads of these at the office. There is the entry.
I'll just give one to everybody who was here. If you need updated one, Rob.
Are we able to, and just whenever you update it, change the listing in the way that it's in here?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, I can, if you, just because I can't remember things, if they're, just shoot me an email if you need something on the map changed, and I can get it changed, at least for the downloadable option. And then next time we print, it will be.
Okay.
Yep. Great. That's it for me.
Great job. A lot of information there. Does anyone online have any questions? I know as someone online, sometimes it's hard to get your hand raised, but do we have any of our Zoom in participants that have any questions? No? All right. Okay. We're going to move right on then. Thank you again, Kirsten. That's a lot of information to put together. Okay. Yes, Susan.
Yeah, so the map, is that on your website? Because I'm not there this morning, or Cheryl, you can pick up an extra one. I just want to be able to see what that map looks like. And then how. Oh, there you go. That's clear.
There's a whole pack of them. I'll get you one.
Okay, great. I thought you were showing it to me, Cheryl. Thanks.
Yeah, we put them on that type of paper and pull them off so that way you can actually write on them. When somebody says, where is, where's Susan's shop, where's Cheryl's shop, where's Smokestack or Happy Little Fox? Yeah, you, Glitz and Glam. I can't get everybody, but I'm trying. You can just write directly on the map and hand it out. So if you run out, let us know, because the more you give out, the faster we print them. So, anybody else have any questions?
Oh, just related to maps, I just got them back so that I'll be sort of wandering around and giving them out shortly. So.
Fabulous. Thank you. Such a great job. So now I'm going to bring Will Mackaman. He is our manager of programs for everything economic vitality, business support, entrepreneurship. So Will, any updates for us today?
Yeah, just one event coming up. It's my only update for today. So we have another event, we call it Startup Slam. If you've been to one or heard of it, we'll have one in about a month. It's September 26th, 6 p.m. at Moz Cakes. And the whole idea of the event is to have people who are interested get in front of an audience, get on a stage and share a business idea. So that's it. You don't need a business plan, nothing official, just getting on a stage, sharing an idea for a new business. And then it's $10 a ticket for everybody, but all that money goes to the favorite idea at the end of the night. So if 50 people come, it could be $500 that somebody could go home with. We're kind of trying to feed into the arts festival that's going on that week. So we're, in particular, anybody with a creative or artistic business idea is welcome, in particular, fashion, art, poetry, theater, all types of, creative or artistic ideas, but all new business ideas are welcome too. So it's just kind of, the idea that all these businesses that we love in our community all started as an idea at one point. So, think of the toy shop at this point is still kind of an idea, but in about a month, you're going to have a brick and mortar space. So, and all businesses that we like in our community are like that. So that's the idea of it, just to get people comfortable sharing an idea. You can also come and just listen if you want. You don't have to share an idea. There's going to be food, at Moz Cakes, 6 p.m. September 26th. That's a Tuesday. And if you want to come, just let Alyssa know, and hopefully we'll see you there. But that's my only event. For today, Diana.
All right, Will, thank you so much. Startup Slam is really fun. The great thing about it is it doesn't have to be serious. I mean, if you've got a business idea that's serious, by all means, that's wonderful. But you don't need a business plan. You don't need any type of presentation per se or AV, anything fancy. You just get up, even if you had an idea. You know, they call them shower thoughts, where you're in the shower and you go, you know, somebody should do X or invent X. You can just come and talk about that. And whoever wins the funding, wins the cash from the door, you do whatever you want with it. You know, you can ideally, you know, put it away and start your business or support a business, but you can also go use it to buy some Christmas gifts or pay some bills or whatever you need to do. And so the more people we can get there, even just to watch, the more that we can help out somebody in our community and encourage them and show them that their ideas are actually valuable, not only for themselves, but maybe also cash. And also, this is family friendly. Ages 5 and up can come and share an idea. And so we really are trying to seed the idea from an early age and on, that you too can be incentivized and paid for great business ideas. So please share the word. My dream is to have 100, not at Moz maybe, but we'll deal with it if we do. But the dream is to get the event big enough to have 100 people to show up so that we can give $1,000 away. And if there's a tie in votes, you know, if you come, you get to vote on your favorite idea, then that's, you know, if there's a tie, that's even more people that get to share into the wealth. So please share. It's a great idea. And the more people that know about it, the more people that we can help support. So thank you, Will. You're doing a great job with that program. We appreciate all that you do. And before I turn it over to LaShawn, you know, Alyssa, who is our office manager and bookkeeper, she never gets to give a report. So I just want to shout out how awesome she is in case you didn't know. You always get to talk to her. She's always getting your information, taking your messages, emailing you, and taking registrations, among many other things. So Alyssa, no report. I just wanted to say you're awesome and make sure everybody knows. But with that, I'm going to turn it over to LaShawn Farmer. LaShawn is our director of all design programs, which is everything you see, smell, hear, taste, feel in the district. And she's also in charge of our expansion. We have begun expanding some of our programs and services into the North Main district. And so while we are still 100% committed to everything going on in the district, because we still have lots to do and always a lot of support to give you, we want to make sure that our friends, as we begin to see the revitalization of the North Main district, also have an opportunity to tap into some of those same opportunities. And so, LaShawn, if you want to go ahead and tell us what's going on, that'd be awesome.
Good morning again, everyone. So one of the things that we got going on right now is the Vibrant Window Project. I don't know, some of you guys have your business on Main Street, so you get to see the pictures every day, but we have artwork that's in the old Belts building on Main Street. Krista, what's that address? Back for the Belt building.
Like 400.
400 block of Main Street. We're in the Belt building, so we have a lot of it's all local art. They put that artwork in it and we flip it every 3 months. So that'll be in there till we do the Christmas windows. So you get to see local artists, see their work firsthand on display. And then some of it's for sale, a lot of it's not for sale, but it's something for sale. Last time, everything was for sale except for like 5 pieces sold. So if you have, if you love art, you want to see some of my local art, just go down to the 400 block of Main Street and you get to see some of that art on display. And expanding to the North Main area, we're doing this True North speaker series. So we was able to get 10 Black women that's in the district that's connected to North Main to tell their story. So we're doing sit-down interviews with them about their life and their journey through entrepreneurship, through about what it means to be a woman and working in entrepreneurship. What do they know about the history of North Main? So we're taking a deep dive into the culture of North Main and learning about it. And also what are some of the future plans and ideas that they see that North Main could be, knowing where it came from and what it can be in the future. So it's really interesting to sit down. Last month, we had Evelina Ross. She was the past executive director for Pennsylvania County Community Action. And this month we have Kit Mayo, Katira Mayo. She's the board chair for the Health Collaborative. She has a lot of stakes in the North Main area, a lot of creativity, and she'll also be talking about some of the future plans that she see about North Main, her connection to North Main, also her journey through this entrepreneurship work and economic development. So it's an interesting story. So those are some of the things that we got going on through the design standpoint.
Thank you so much, LaShawn. So at this point in time, I want to go ahead and open it up for any additional comments, questions, suggestions, or discussions. Roundtable, we're going to go. Anybody that has anything they want to chat about, this is a great time to do it. We're also open to suggestions. And so feel free to go at it. And this also includes our friends online. So because I'm here with you on Zoom, it's a little easier for me to keep an eye. So if you want to jump into the conversation, now's the time.
Can I quick,
Go for it.
quick say we had a question on the chat for the True North
Yes.
series. They are broadcast the third Wednesday, third Wednesday of the month at noon on the North Main Business District Facebook page. So, if you just search North Main Business District on Facebook, you'll find it.
Excellent. Okay, our question online. Sorry about that. Go right ahead.
I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the holiday tour that Robin and I mentioned. The Historical Society is having its 50th tour this year, and we're going to be, highlighting preservation efforts and adaptive reuse. So some of our sites have never been on the tour before. Some haven't been on in a very long time. We'll have, for example, the church on Jefferson Avenue that is being turned into the Church of the Perpetual Boogie. It will become an Airbnb, and I'm sure a number of you know Jeremy, and he's doing an awesome job in there. We have a mansion at Main and Jefferson that had been broken up into a bunch of apartments and now has been returned to a single family home. The Wedding Cake House, that lovely mansion that a lot of us drive by and admire, and that's being turned into an Airbnb. Stratford House, the Commonwealth Senior Living at Stratford House, will be opening up the historical building. And, it started life as a college, and now it's senior living, so they'll be on there. The date is Saturday, December 9th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we're always looking for volunteers who might want to be docents or greeters at any of the sites. And I do have an email address if you are interested or know of some people who might get a kick out of docenting. You need to contact Jennifer Atkins, and her email address, and this is all lowercase and like one word, J.R. Atkins, ATKINS, at aumail.averett.edu. So that's J.R. Atkins at aumail.averett.edu. We're also hoping to have carolers. So Emily, I think you had jumped in earlier with saying that you could talk about carolers at the Luminaria. And I know that Sarah Robertson, who's on our board, had wanted to reach out to Smokestack for the possibility of having some carolers perform during the holiday tour. So
I have mostly actors, but I will see what I can do about carolers.
Okay, all right. And we can use our imaginations on that too. There might be some opportunities.
No, we do have a few people who can sing, so I can always work best. I can send out email, see who's interested.
Okay, that would be great. Anyway, we'll have more details on when ticket sales and all of that sort of thing. But we hope that if you have a chance, you would, join in the tour and, enjoy these mansions and businesses and old churches and things. Yes, Robin.
Fantastic. Can I just add, there was one site that Sarah didn't mention, but is very important. This one, Plan Danville will be on it.
Yes.
And so they will highlight the buildings here and talk about how they were transformed and who used to be in them and all that kind of stuff. I did want to also add, I made a joke about having 90 cookbooks. The Historical Society, we collect historic Danville cookbooks. And so we really do have cookbooks going back to the 30s that are Danville based. We do also have some like Alta Vista and Hurt and things like that, but they are full of amazing recipes and they're absolutely there for you to come and look through and spend hours or make copies, whatever you need to do. We did this a few years ago with the library and printed out a bunch of them and they all went instantly. So I really recommend. It's a great resource to dig into.
That's really cool.
We are it is. We're so excited about the cookies because this is a test year for us, but the idea, if it goes well, is to do it annually. So when we produce that e-cookbook, that will be free to anybody that is interested. We'll be able to do one per year. And so, who's got the best cookie in Danville, Dan River region? I don't know, but we're going to find out. So we're really looking forward to seeing how this first year goes. So thank you for mentioning that, Robin. If you need an idea for cookies, clearly you've got a resource. So excited. All right. Who else? Yeah.
I have a quick question. And this goes back to the Startup Slam that you all were mentioning earlier. With the age, I had no idea that the age started at 5 and up. And with the working that I know that both me and LaShawn do with children, I know that there are a lot of children who would be interested in coming to give or talk about a business idea that they had. Is there any way or is there like a flyer that strictly says that children are able to come or that 5 and up is allowed? Because just looking at the actual flyer itself, I would never think that I could bring my 8-year-old daughter to this. And
send it out.
yes, that'd be perfect.
They are so much fun.
Great point.
Those
And if you have, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. It's hard to tell the flow of conversation from here. I just wanted to jump in because we actually have a scholarship program for youth groups and where we can actually scholar. I know we're still just getting this thing moving. But if you're interested, if you have a youth group and you're interested, we can scholarship up to 10 youth. And that would pay for their cash at the door. So they would be able to come and eat and participate at no additional charge. And so we do try to line those up in advance. We do have this more than once a year. So if you have a youth group, then make sure you connect with Will. I'm not sure who's in the rotation right now, who's in the hopper on the list that has said that they want to participate, but definitely let Will know because we will work with you on that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I know. I think the one
Awesome.
I came to was Bryant brought his.
The ACE Academy.
Yeah.
So great. I just want to put a plug in too, because I'm going through a little bit of rebranding because I've got some constructive feedback over the 5 years. A lot of people with my logo they think it's more art than it is anything else. So some people are intimidated and think, oh, it's going to be expensive paintings or whatever. So I'm concentrating on more of the gifts idea. And with that, I want people to know too, the Welcome Center sends a lot of people to me because we have a lot of Danville and North Carolina souvenirs, but people don't realize that. So I always try to have that on the sign outside. So if you hear somebody who's like, oh, we want a Danville postcard, or we have a lot of things from the Historical Society. We carry their puzzles, their ornaments, Danville t-shirts, mugs, that kind of stuff too. And along that line, also local honey, which a lot of people don't realize that. They think if they miss the community market, they got to go to Walmart and get, made in China honey or something. So we have a lot of things that's not necessarily just art. A lot of souvenirs, we have even a kid with Amy. We have like a kids section just to keep kids busy while the parents can actually shop. And I'm going to let her concentrate on the real toys.
Toys are great. I will have the toys this year.
But anyways, just trying to shout out too for it's more than what it sounds like in the name.
I will, however, have made in China honey.
And Cheryl does a lot of great workshops at her store as well. And so Cheryl, I believe you accept the River District dollars, if I remember correctly. And so, if you've got somebody who wants to have experiences versus things, that'd be a great idea too. You could do River District River District dollars, and they could use it to attend a workshop. So there's all kinds of creative ways. But yeah, let us know when your logo changes and send it to us, Cheryl, so we can make sure and update our records too. All right, what else is going on?
Smokestack has a few events coming up. September 9th, we have our Smokestack Improv. It will be the last one for a few months. October, we are busy. We're doing 3 different movie showings. We'll be doing Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th, part 3. On Halloween, we'll be showing Ernest Scared Stupid, for family friendly. Then late that night, we will be doing Psycho for the adults. The 3rd week in October, we are doing our annual Ghosts and Gravestones historical tours. Tickets do sell out very fast for that. So I do recommend going and getting them. They are on sale now. They're actually discounted $5 off for early bird. We're moving it to the River District this year. The past we've done it at the museum and going to Grove Street Cemetery. This year it will be taking place downtown. We just had auditions yesterday, so we will be announcing our cast soon. And then the last week in October, we will be doing Misery based off of the Stephen King novel. And then since we are talking about Christmas, this December, the 2nd weekend, I believe in December, we're doing our annual It's a Wonderful Life, or live radio play. We will be, my brain just went blank, but yes, that'll happen in December. Tickets are on sale now.
It happens to all of us, trust me. That's why I'm not here there.
If nobody's ever seen the It's a Wonderful Life, their presentation, it's awesome.
Yes, it is a
awesome.
play. It's not on the radio show. That's a very common misconception. We even had someone like walk into the lobby, saw the poster, thought, oh, this is a radio station, and walked out. We saw it on the camera.
Good to know.
Yeah.
That's great. Lots of great activities at Smokestack, keeping us busy over on Lynn Street. What else is going on, friends? Let's hear it. Going once? Going twice?
I don't know.
Well, gosh.
I'll say something. I don't know if it's I'm technically
Okay.
allowed to, since
Of course.
my office is in Blue Park, so we're just outside the River District. But we are having our Harvest Moon Festival. It's the first one that we've ever had at Blue Park on October 14th. And we are inviting vendors. But the big deal is our Scarecrow Spectacular, where it's like a mini light show, where, as you know, for the community light show, people drive through and look at the buildings of the lights. But we are inviting individuals and businesses to create scarecrows that during the festival, people will walk through the Scarecrow Spectacular, vote on their scarecrows, and they will receive their Outstanding in the Field Award based on community votes. And so we've got a couple of businesses who are already interested, but I do really want to focus on RDA businesses and ones that we don't generally get in the light show. So like Moss Mountain Outfitters, Main Street Art, like a lot of the smaller businesses and organizations that don't necessarily have the resources to do the massive light shows, but could be very creative and make a scarecrow display. So I can send all of the FAQs and everything to Kristen, who can then send all of the things out. So, and it's free to enter. There's no cash prize or anything. You just get your cute little trophy. So that will be October 14th.
Yeah, definitely. Always share from Parks and Rec. I mean, you're everywhere. Parks and Rec is everywhere. So thank you for sharing. Well, with that, yeah, absolutely. Well, with that, it is almost 11 o'clock. Of course, you're welcome to stay and network and enjoy more coffee and snacks. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. You know how to get us. We've got Kirsten, we've got Will, we've got LaShawn, we've got myself, and of course, Alyssa. It's just our first name at riverdistrictassociation.com, or you can just give us a call. But again, thank you all so much for everything you do, not just coming here today, but for investing in the River District, for making sure that you're shopping local. I know this group does just as more than anybody because you know the importance of it. But we are so grateful that you are in the district and that we get to work with you every day. So anything we can do, let us know. With that, I'm going to sign off and hope you all have a great day.
Thanks, Diana.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And anybody that has their smartphone, like I said, I have my card with my QR code. If you want to scan that, and that way you'll have my contact information in there, because I definitely want to work with you.